After our discussion on the effects of incentives like profit on artistry, I decided to explore how Iron Man, a formerly B-list superhero, changed in response to the 2000 release of the film Iron Man. In order to assess any transformation, I will be focusing on how Iron Man comic covers changed from 2000 to 2016. At first glance, this cover looks pretty dull. The color variety is limited, since the few colors utilized are red, purple, and yellow. The background looks romantic, as it is various shades of purple, which does not match the genre of an action comic. The titles are primary colors of yellow and red. The font is simple and even archaic. For example, the software-esque style of Iron Man looks old. Behind Iron Man is a red shadow. The odd symbol in the middle is half of Iron Man's face, and it distracts the reader. Iron Man has little emotion shown with the eye squint. He has too much shading around his face, and his arm is flung back and twisted in a way that makes him appear frustrated. His chest isn't lit up, but his left hand is. It emphasizes his strength over his flaws, as he has some heart issues. He is a less complex character. The background colors are neutral in order to direct the reader's attention to the two Iron Men. The bottom of the page has a light filter that looks like a flashback of fallen superheroes. The focus is on Iron Man because he is the main hero. The colors of this cover are more vibrant than the last, as the change may be to appeal to more people and market for the upcoming Iron Man movie. The title colors are simplistic, and the font is more modern. It is more geometric and does not have a distracting shadow behind the words. The font of Iron Man still has the software lines to emphasize the importance of technology in the series. The reds are more saturated and the yellows are more golden. The Iron Men look more powerful and vibrant. The bigger Iron Man has a mean facial expression and his red is darker than the smaller Iron Man. The color contrast is great between the Iron Man and the background, and both of them take up most of the cover space. Overall, Iron Man looks more appealing because his suit is brighter and more realistic compared to his plain-looking suit from the last comic cover. The blue background of the cover complements Iron Man's newly illuminated circles. He looks like a good guy since he has more light than dimness. His body is straight and his chest is puffed outward, giving him an air of confidence and power. His figure takes up the majority of the cover space, and he looks far more appealing, which is to market the Iron Man movie, which is released this year. The title is much more interesting. There is more variation in color. For example, the red in Iron Man fades and then it is illuminated. The recognizable font has replaced the old software style font, which is more appropriate for the audience. Iron Man has more defined lines and looks more muscular, signifying his great strength. His suit is more geometric, which makes it more modern and technological. His illuminated circles match the light of his streamline. He has power and light radiating from his being. The contrast of dark and light makes Iron Man look fierce. The black galaxy and shiny metal complement each other. The Iron Man movie was immensely profitable, which enables the comic to use more resources, which can lead to better ink and coloring. The enhanced color quality is clearly visible in the variety and range of shading of colors. Iron Man is twice as big as the other lines of text to emphasize the hero Iron Man. The words are illuminated and have a creative font. The fonts are pretty similar to the last cover's fonts, which makes the brand more recognizable, thus encouraging readers of the previous comic to read this issue. Iron Man's face is stern but commands attention. His fist is huge, which accentuates his physical power. He takes up most of the cover space, which signifies himself as the main character. This technique permits Iron Man to be the center of the reader's attention, which is a great marketing strategy. The variation in lighting reflects the complex character of Iron Man. The left side of the comic is dimly lit, while the right side is completely black. His character becomes more complex in order to market him as a more serious character that can appeal to a larger audience. The word disassembled shatters at the end to reflect Iron Man's internal and external conflicts. Again, the Invincible Iron Man has the same font as the last two covers. to make the comic easily recognizable to customers. Iron Man looks much more humane as his mask is off and he looks tired. Notice, he has stubble and a furrowed brow. His costume is worn down and fractured like the word disassembled. His humaneness is visible and makes him more relatable to readers because everyone gets tired and worn down at some point. The background of this comic is an explosion and looks exciting. Iron Man is clearly leading the band of superheroes, and he looks the most powerful because his energy blasts take up a good portion of the page. The Invincible Iron Man font is more simplistic, and it is just white because Iron Man is not the only superhero featured in the series. Civil War is more noticeable as the white letters are set against a black background. The Civil War movie, released in 2016, is clearly being advertised. Iron Man has various areas of light and dark to convey his complex character. His lightning power makes an interesting shape close to his chest, which suggests the power is coming from his chest. His suit looks more technologically advanced, as his suit looks more realistic and metallic. He has stronger energy repulsors on his suit as well. Additionally, his neck has an additional or different metal covering. The Iron Man comic covers clearly reflect the availability of resources and advertisement for upcoming movies. The ink quality increased vastly before the release of Iron Man for marketing, and the quality was sustained as the comic company had the means to utilize it. The covers also show the increased complexity of Iron Man's character. His suit becomes more metallic and technologically advanced. As the comics progress, Iron Man becomes more interesting as a character visually and mentally in order to appeal to a larger audience.